Hello and welcome to Hare Investigations. I'm your host, Anna Rucco. The Strange Conundrum of the Strangeman's Cabin. Strangeman Series Part 3, The Paintings. In this episode of Strangeman's Cabin series, we'll focus on the different paintings scattered around. What I tried to do was match each painting to the matching location in the game. Some of the paintings are from RDR2, while others are from RDR1. Let's take a look at what we discovered. Painting 1. A bridge over a river showing both sides of the bank. This is a painting of the steel trellis railway bridge over the Kamasa River just north of the Strangeman's cabin. Painting 2. The end of a bridge leading into a swamp-like area. This is a painting of the end of the steel trellis railway bridge over the Kamasa River just north of the Strangeman's cabin. Painting 3. A waterfall bordered by high rocks on either side. This is a painting of the waterfall between the upper and lower Montana River located north of McFarland's ranch. Painting 4. It is a small house with an outhouse and a broken fence surrounding the perimeter. This is a painting of Pleasant's house in Colorado Springs. The house has a small hitching post and a cart in front with 2 hay bales under the overhang on the north side. In RDR1, this could be used as a safe house. Painting 5. A picture of a bend in the Lanahatchee River. This painting is of the area just southwest of Plainsview. This is the spot where Jeremy Gill was eaten by the legendary catfish, and also where one of the bridges to Mexico is located in RDR1. Painting 6. A sandbar in the San Luis River. This painting appears to be of the large island south of Fort Mercer on the San Luis River known as Ramita de la Bahia, Spanish for twig of the berry. It is the location of a bridge in RDR1. In RDR1, this location has a bridge to Mexico. In RDR2, this bridge is missing as Mexico is out of bounds. Painting 7. A sandbar, island, or peninsula in the San Luis River. This painting seems to be of the area overlooking the San Luis River just along the southern branch of the road from McFarland Ranch to Armadillo, near the edge of the cliff. This is the location where you first meet the Strangeman in RDR1. Painting 8. A high rock structure in a desert. This painting is of Mesa de la Luna, Spanish for Plateau of the Moon, in the Diaz Coronas region of the Nuevo Parisio territory. It is a mesa southeast of Casa Madrugada and at a short way south of the Mesa del Sol. Mesa de la Luna resembles the real-world Devil's Tower and the famous Merrick's Butte of Monument Valley. Painting 9. 3 buttes located in a desert. This painting is of Alto Cabeza, located in Diaz Coronas region of the Nuevo Parisio. Alto Cabeza is a series of buttes west of El Matadero. This area strongly resembles Monument Valley on the Utah-Arizona border. Close to this spot is where you meet the Strangeman in RDR1, and he tells you about the nun taking money to the bank. He tells you to go see if you can help her or rob her, a morality test. So the painting is at least 7 years before the actual event. Painting 10. A desert scene with a river and a fence. I was unable to verify this location. It may be a location in Mexico from RDR1 that I'm unable to verify in RDR2. To the right is an enlarged view of the structure at the fence. It appears to have an arrow pointing upwards on it. Painting 11. A field with a fence and 2 trees. This painting seems to be of Beecher's Hope. John Marston's gravesite is just to the right of the trees on the right side. The Strangeman talks to John for the last time at this location. He comments this is a beautiful spot. He foreshadows this being the future location of John Marston's grave. This is just to the right of the 2 trees in the painting. This means that the Strangeman knew about John's death and grave in 1899, 12 years before it happened in 1911. Painting 12. The last painting in the cabin is this one. I was unable to confirm this mysterious painting, but as it is the largest in the room, other than the Strangeman's portrait, I'm sure it is significant in some way. Feel free to leave a comment if you know the location this painting was done. There are a total of 4 paintings that change based on the morality of the player. Upon completion of the Strangeman's portrait, when you visit the cabin again, all of the morality paintings are just empty frames. Except this one. When the Strangeman's portrait is completed and you come back to the cabin, this one painting doesn't act like the other morality paintings. Instead of becoming an empty frame, it turns into a mirror, a way of reflecting the player's own morality perhaps. It does this in single player mode and is always a mirror in online mode. After investigating the paintings and making connections, it appears that the paintings tell John Marston's story. The Strangeman depicted the events of John Marston's life in RDR1. This means that in 1899, the Strangeman knew all of the events that John Marston would encounter in 1911. One perfect example is Painting 9. This is an area that in 1899, RDR2, is not accessible, but is in 1911, RDR1. With the future dated newspaper articles and now these paintings of future events, we can conclude that the Strangeman has the ability to either see the future, travel to it and back, or exist in every moment in time. The mystery deepens more in the Strangeman's Cabin series.